Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pulse, February 5th, 2025. Can you believe a quarter of the century is already gone? But you know what? It's still young time. Heart and Soul Promotion is still rocking, still rolling, and it's time to have the Pulse. As you see rolling across here on the screen tonight, everybody who comes on the show, I'm going to ask them a question. And the question of the night, I'll let it catch up here. If you could face one promo artist, past or present, that you have never faced, who do you want to face and why? That ought to be an interesting question to get a little discussion going on. We've got our first guest here to join us. He's going to here to talk about Cupid's Revenge 4 coming up on February 13th and Heartbreak 4 coming up on February 20th. He's got a big match on the 13th. Please welcome him in, Kevin Wolf. Welcome, sir.
What's up? First and foremost,
all right, sir.
Allow me to do my introduction, if you don't mind. That is,
please, sir.
Welcome to the Kevin Wolf Show, featuring HSP and friends. I'm the host of the most, the brother, mayor, the best, and playing the cream of the crop, the rise to the top, because I always am on top, because I can't be stopped. The year of the wolf has begun with Kevin motherfucking Wolf, and what is up, Mr. Mayhem?
How you doing, sir? All right, so let's start with the question of the night. You've competed in a lot of places. You competed in some places that are not very familiar to the fans here at HSP. So if you could face one promo artist you've never faced, whether they're still promoing or not, who would you face and why?
Honestly, the first real hurdle that I faced here at HSP, we never got the chance to face. Unfortunately, we never will because he's no longer here anymore, and that is Young Gun. Unfortunately.
Very nice.
Yeah, because Young Gun and
the unfortunate passing of the unfortunate passing of the Young Gun, Steve Faison, is very sad. But give us a little why you would like to face him. I know you've talked about it behind the scenes. Why?
Oh, yeah. Well, a little break in the fourth wall here. We were actually building to a match, Kim and I. The whole purpose of me coming here, and, you know, I picked him because he was the toughest guy in the room. He was the loudest guy in the room, and I picked him, and I wanted to be louder, and I really wanted that challenge, and I felt like he was that big challenge here. You know, he was the big dog on campus at the time, and my thing was I wanted to step up to the big dogs and prove I could hang. And we were building to that match. We were building me and Young Gun. And unfortunately, you know, we know what happened with that.
Unfortunately. Well, we've got two more people to join you here in the conversation. Let's welcome him to the show. He is the second ever Grand Slam champion here in Heart and Soul Promotions. That means he is a current or former Pure Heart champion, current or former Soulfire champion, and current or former tag team champion. He's held them all. Please welcome him to the show, the man who beat me in my debut pro wrestling match, Johnny Blade. Welcome, sir.
What is up, gentlemen? Damn it, Kevin. You always like to go around. You stole my thunder. I was going to say Young Gun. That's the one answer is Young Gun. But, I mean, honestly, there's more than one answer for me. But if I had to choose one, he would be the one. Before you asked me, I just went on and answered you right off the bat. I'm ahead of the game here.
And we got one more. There you go. One more man joining us from the back. He is self-proclaimed the most hated man in Heart and Soul Promotion. He loves to cause controversy. He loves to cause chaos. And most of all, he doesn't care about your feelings. Mad T.
I should have kept talking, I guess. Damn.
Shut the fuck up, Johnny Blade, okay?
All right.
Not self-proclaimed. I am the most hated man around here. I was voted it, just saying.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how high are you?
Fair enough.
Oh, I'm not high. Shit, let me load up my dab pin. Hold on.
All right, so Mad T will give you a chance to think about that. The question of the night: if you could face one promo artist, past or present, you have never faced, who would you like to face and why?
Answer the question.
Shut the fuck up, Johnny Blade. I already beat your ass.
No, not again. It won't happen again, my friend.
You know, that's a good question. I don't know. You know, to be honest, I think I would want to fight fucking. Damn, that's a hard one. Toastradamus, really. You know, Toastradamus. That's what it is.
I think that'd be an interesting match.
I mean, hopefully, I fight
legitimate
Toastradamus.
windbags, and I mean that in all the right ways. 2 legitimate windbags throwing down. It would be an interesting match, I must say. So, Johnny Blade and Kevin Wolf, you both chose the young gun. So I'm going to let Mad T start with this. Kevin Wolf versus the young gun Stephen Faison in a dream match that never will ever happen. Who do you think would pull that win out and why?
Well, I never got to watch Young Guns, so.
Man.
Okay, so that wouldn't be a fair assessment.
Great, dude.
No.
Let me just tell you, if you get a chance, Matsy, seriously, go and pull up a promo of his, dude. You are in for a fucking treat. That dude was amazing to watch.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fair then if you're not familiar with the man. So I'll turn the question over. First, we'll go to Kevin Wolf, and then we'll go to Johnny Blade. Mad T versus Toastradamus. Who do you think would win and why?
Dude, there's the thing, right? They're both very versatile in their abilities. Like Mad T, he can tell a story, you know, and so can Toaster. And I really think I'm curious now on the story that those two would be able to tell. You know, that'd be absolutely amazing. I'll be like, look, shut up and take my money. How much?
I mean, well, if I beat fucking Phil Marshall and here's the thing: if I beat Phil Marshall at the SME tournament and Toastradamus beat the Vagabond, I guess you'll see that match.
Ooh, that could happen too.
And Johnny Blade, you've competed over in Defiance, so you're very familiar with Toastradamus. Toastradamus versus Mad T.
Oh, that'd be a good one. I would enjoy that. Shut up and take my money. But I think it would be really close because I wouldn't even know if they both brought their A game. I'd hate to be the judge in that one. But just to go against Mad T because that's what I do, I'll just go with Toastradamus. In a super close, as close to this close, as close as your penis. It's like you see that's you, Mad T. As small as that. That's how close it would be.
Why are you talking about my dick again?
Toastradamus by a Mad T penis.
You know, Quack keeps talking shit, but yeah, don't worry, Quack. In June at Bloody Mania, I'll show fucking Quack who the real man is.
All right. Well, we've talked a little bit about Defiance. We might as well bring on the other half of the show of Defiance. Please welcome the new Soulfire champion holding the belt. It did arrive. Bronx Bomber.
Oh, yeah. Champ. Damn it, he's got his belt. I'm naked without mine right now.
Listen, it's about time the champ shows up on a post. You know what I mean?
I'll say this to defend Johnny Blade before we go into this. Johnny Blade and I both live in the Houston area, and they have some of the worst mail programs here in the entire Houston area for delivering things. So 3 different investigations going on about how bad our postal system is. It's understandable. Go ahead, sir.
Listen, man. Johnny Blade, what is up, buddy? Mad T, Kevin Wolf. What's up, guys?
Fuck you, bummer.
Listen. Friendly. The champ is here. The Soulfire champ is here. The #1 man in the company is here.
Come on, man. You're only the fucking Soulfire champion until my brother fucking catches me.
Mad T. Show some respect, brother. Come on. Come on.
Respect to you? No, fuck you, bummer. I'll never
listen. Why are you mad? Because you don't got this? Come on, bro. Let's go.
If I wanted your title, I'll take it off your shoulder, bro.
All right, so
Johnny Blade knows how I feel, right, Johnny?
We're gonna.
You know how it feels to be the Soulfire champion, Johnny.
Oh, I do. Take it to the park. It likes to go on the swing.
I know that. Ed down the slide. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Matt T, you'll never have that.
So Bronx, I want to ask.
That's fine.
I want to ask you the same question of the night. If you could face one promo artist, past or present, you have never faced, who would you want to face and why?
Johnny Blade, off the rip. He's right up there. I always want to face Johnny Blade since I've seen him here at HSP. It never really happened one-on-one. And hopefully he could get a qualifier match or try to squeeze his way into the Soulfire division. And then maybe that dream can happen. You know what I mean? Because I got the target on my back now. I do. Not you guys. Me.
There you go.
So, you know.
Are you kidding me? I always have a target on my back. It's what the fuck I do.
Well, let's start it off with, we're going to talk a little about Cupid's Revenge, speaking about possible Soulfire qualifiers. Let's start off with the first one here. Kevin Wolf versus the Heathen in a Soulfire qualifier. Kevin Wolf will give you the first chance to talk about this match.
What a match that's going to be.
I'm just going to say this. Heathen, I'll see your ass in 5 days.
When you lose?
You focus on Dante Black.
Man, I don't know. Man, look here. This is crazy. Kevin Wolf versus Heathen. You know, I'm a former tag champion with Kevin Wolf elsewhere. I'm a current tag team champion with Heathen here. So I know both guys pretty well. This is going to be a good match. This is absolutely no disrespect to Kevin Wolf, and I hope you prove me wrong, but I have a slight edge to Heathen here. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It's very rare, Kevin, but I've been wrong before.
You were wrong when you thought you were going to beat me a second time.
Mad T, your thoughts. Kevin Wolf versus the Heathen.
I mean, let's be honest, fucking Kevin, you've grown bounds. Like, you've gotten way better.
Way better.
But Heathen, as someone who is a Heathen expert nowadays, you can't do it, bro. I'm sorry. You're just not that talented, bro. Heathen's on a level up here, and you're somewhere down here, bro.
See, he can do it. That's where you're wrong, Mad T. You're always wrong. He can do it. You are.
Prove me wrong, Johnny Blade.
Well, how am I going to prove you wrong? You want me to judge his damn match?
We'll find out on the 13th at Cupid's Revenge. So, Champ, I want to ask you a two-part question on this one. Number one, the Heathen versus Kevin Wolf. Who do you think will win? And then, if you could choose one of these two to go forward into the match, who would you like to see go forward, even if you don't think they would win?
Well, first, I want Kevin Wolf to win, man. I want Kevin Wolf to win. I want him to prove everybody wrong. Everybody's saying that he's going to lose to Heathen, but it all depends on what type of Heathen we get. I understand that Heathen been on a hot streak, but maybe that one night Kevin Wolf could go over. But let's see, man. I'm picking Kevin Wolf, but yeah, man, shit's gonna be crazy.
All righty. And let's talk about the other half of that qualifier here on Cupid's Revenge, which again will be on the 13th. Johnny Blade, you will be facing off against somebody you've defeated and somebody you've lost to, Prince Blackheart.
Oh.
Your thoughts, sir?
How do you lose to Prince Blackheart? God, you fucking suck.
I'm sure you've lost to somebody that you weren't supposed to lose to, right?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. You shut your mouth. Now listen, he asked me for my thoughts, not yours. So let's get into this. Prince Blackheart
You gotta ask the old man first.
Prince Blackheart. Hey, you know what? I'm about tired of your crap. I'm tired of you.
Good.
Yeah.
Do something about it.
Sit there and you be quiet while I discuss my thoughts on my match.
Just do what I do with him. In one ear, out the other.
I'm gonna start calling you JD.
Arguing Arguing,
In all seriousness, yes. What Bomber's pointing at right there is what it's all about. I'm going to defeat Prince Blackheart. He's already came out with 3 hypes already. You know, I mean, give me time. I'm old. It takes me a while to get to my phone. I've dropped 1. I'm ready to drop more. This counts as a hype. Prince Blackheart, I hope you're listening. I'm going to defeat you at Cupid's Revenge. There's no way around this. When he defeated me, that was very early in my HSP career. Okay, Matt T? It was like my, 3rd, 4th match.
Yep, something like that, yeah.
You know, no excuses. I had a shitty promo. Okay, fine. I'll admit that. But I've since defeated him. And I'm going to defeat him again, move on. And what is it after that? A fatal 4-way? It's going to be myself and whoever the other qualifiers are, possibly Kevin Wolf. I know Bomber's going to be in the match. I'm ready. Bring it.
Alrighty.
There's no way Blackheart beats me. You want to put money on that?
I do.
Looking to be the first
We
time.
don't even have to be money. We can make some kind of
champ.
bet. I'll be your slave in EMP
right,
for a month if Blackheart beats me.
You already are.
All right, so let's actually go with Mad T next. Your thoughts: Johnny Blade versus Prince Blackheart.
At the end of the day, I'll be honest with you. Johnny Blade, a hell of a talent. I love the fucking guy. I see him as a brother. Do I give him shit? Yeah, I give him shit. He's one of my favorite people to fight. Prince Blackheart? Dude's trash. Like, come on. I think Rockstar could beat that fucking clown. So, 100% my money's on Johnny Blade.
All right. Kevin Wolf, same question.
Blackheart got
Johnny
lucky.
Blade, Prince
This is how it
Blackheart.
was. Blackheart got lucky the first time, and he won't get lucky again. That's just how it is.
That's how Kevin lost his virginity.
I guess I'll just be a whore.
Hey, no making the host break kayfabe. No allowing the host to break kayfabe. Bronx Bomber. So, again, there'll be 2-part questions for the champ. We'll talk about Johnny Blade versus Prince Blackheart. And between Kevin Wolf, Prince Blackheart, Johnny Blade, and the Heathen, of those 4, which one would you be the most afraid to face in a title match?
I ain't afraid of nobody.
Nobody. That's exactly. Thank you. This is the man that I want to face. Out of all these guys, it's Johnny Blade. How many times do I have to beat it in people's heads? At the end of the day, it's not about Joey D that I'm about to destroy in a couple of weeks. It's not about Heathen. It's not about Kevin Wolf. It's not about anybody. It's about me versus Johnny Blade, because that's where it's all leading to. And that's where I wanted to go. And I control my path because I'm the man in HSP. That's why.
Somebody call Blunt Row. We know who fucking Blunt. We know who his
Johnny Blade versus Bronx Bomber. That's what I want.
Where's Blunt Row at? That's Bomber's kryptonite. Let me go get him.
Nice. All right. So since Mad T is here, let's talk about now the Pure Heart qualifier. It was already alluded to here. So Mad T, your thoughts on you versus Dante Black, Pure Heart qualifier.
I mean, for those of you who are not that knowledgeable outside HSP, no offense, president here, but it's a mayhem. But me and Dante are 2-2. Last time we had a match, Dante beat me by 3 points. And that was my first match back from fucking CW hell. So, if you think about it, you watch Dante. Dante was up here. Think about it, 9 months ago. Dante was way up here. And then Dante slowly started to fall. And Mad T, I'm up here now. It's easy. Dante versus Mad T wins.
Let me ask a follow-up question on this. You're saying that Dante Black is going down. Do you think he's hit bottom because now he's lost both his belts on the same night and is going to start making his way back up, or you still think he's going to fall some more?
Let me tell you, Mayhem, the night that fucking Dante lost both titles, he called me up and he was crying. He's like, big bro, what do I do now? I said, you fucking put yourself back together and you re-evolve and you do better. So...
But Dante isn't capable of that. Dante's incapable of evolving.
Think about it. Dante Black was the EMP World Heavyweight Champion. He lost that. He lost the Soulfire title. He lost the tag team titles. Hell, I think he lost another title somewhere else.
He lost your championship in EMP.
Dante's is on a slow path of going down.
I mean, ever since me and you
Kevin,
beat him.
Is your name Matt T? Kevin, wait your fucking turn.
What's your name? My name is. You interrupt me all the time.
Look, I swear to God, I'm gonna get the Clippers.
Right.
You interrupt me all the time. Doesn't feel too good when it's done to you, does
it? Anyways, Mayhem. The thing is this: Dante is almost hit rock bottom, so he has no choice but to either fucking slingshot back up or just stay down there like a fucking jobber.
Fair enough. Before we move on to the champ here to ask that question about Mad T versus Dante Black, please welcome him in. He's the other half of the new tag team champions. Also, looks like Sans Belt. It hasn't arrived yet, but please welcome him to the show, the Heathen.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that. How many cheeseburgers did you eat before you got here, Heathen?
Jesus, Mad T. You were just long-winded about your match, and now all of a sudden you won't stop, will you?
No, I never shut the fuck up.
Oh,
you should know this about Mad T.
It's all good. So, champ. So, Bronx.
Sure.
Mad T versus Dante Black. I know you're not involved in the Pure Heart division, but what's your thoughts on this match?
I got Mad T winning, man. Mad T got fire under his ass, and like he said, he's the most hated person in all the community. And he has that ride in. And like he said, I believe everything he's saying. Dante Black has been on a slow decline here in this community. His buzz is fading away. And I don't see him beating Mad T at the level that Mad T is right now in the game. So yeah, Mad T.
That's the smartest thing Bomber's ever fucking said.
All right. So, Johnny Blade, your thoughts. Mad T versus Dante Black, a member of the collective, but you guys have kind of been on his case a little bit. Do you think this is going to wake him up?
Man, this match to me is tough, but Dante Black's it seems as though he's on a downward spiral. He's going to have to do something to snap out of it. A win against Mad T would help, but that's asking a lot, in my opinion. So I just don't know if he can do it. Hope he does. Sorry, Mad T. But I hope Dante wins. I'm a little worried, to be quite honest. And that's all I'll say about that.
Oh. All right. Kevin Wolf, same question. Mad T versus Dante Black?
Simple. Mad T. You see, Dante Black's supposed to be my quote-unquote teacher. What are you teaching me? That's all I'm saying.
That's point exactly. That's my point exactly. When I came out of CWF, and I'll keep fucking mentioning that hell because I can, I looked at Kevin Wolf and I said, yo, Kevin, you're a hell of a talent. And he's like, oh, thanks my teacher, Dante. I said, what did Dante teach you? And he's like, I'll get back to you. 9 months later, hey, Kevin, what has Dante taught you?
Not a damn thing. I've learned more on my own.
Exactly.
To be honest. I've learned more on my own. Because
all right, so
if I'm being honest, the best of that advice that I ever got was carve your own path. Stop living in everyone else's shadow.
All right.
You're welcome.
Now, Heathen, I want to give you a chance first to answer Mad T versus Dante Black, and then your thoughts on you versus Kevin Wolf. We've already talked about it, but I want to give you a chance to respond.
Well, honestly, I mean, everybody's kind of done said the obvious. I don't know what's going on with Dante Black, but I know what Mad T's capable of. I faced him enough fucking times. I got to go with Mad T, obviously, because Mad T, when he's on, he's on. That's what I can say about Mad T. And Dante, he stretched himself too thin. I'll come out and be the first one. He's going here. He's going there. Winning titles here. Losing titles there. And I know from experience for being here for well over 4 years now, that shit it never works out. You're going to burn yourself out in the end. Burnout is real, whether you want to realize it or not. So, honestly, my opinion, I think Dante Black is suffering from burnout. So, Mad T, I got to give this one to you. Now, in response to me versus Kevin Wolf, Kevin, you've grown. I will give you that. But as I told you in my hype, you do not have it. You have the potential and you have the quote unquote charisma that you think you have. But when it comes to that little special something, you're going to find out exactly what it is when I put you on wax.
Kevin Wolf, I'll give you a chance to respond to the man.
I'll see you in 5 days on the 13th.
Stop being a bitch, Kevin. This is your biggest problem. You're such a bitch, Kevin. You know what? You're just like Dante Black. You can't sit here and you can't come out and fucking have shit on deck. I could talk about Dante Black for hours. I could talk about any of you for hours. I could drop 20 hypes and still do a fucking match promo. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to hold it in with your little tiny information. That's bitch bullshit.
Go smoke some more, bum.
I mean, technically, I'm still waiting on a response from you because I've already dropped a second hype. But you know,
you're not gonna get it. He's a pussy. You won't get it.
Fair enough. So I want to start, since Heathen, we're catching you up. We're going to go with the other half of that Pure Heart qualifier. And I think this one's going to be a sleeper match. A lot of people are going to look down on this one. I think it's going to be a sleeper, and that's Jack Saban versus Shady Sean McKenzie.
You're really going to call that a sleeper? I mean, the reality.
What are you smoking?
It's going to be the solution to insomnia, maybe, because Shady is going to bury Jack Saban. I mean, I watched Jack Saban's last promo, and you got to be Brick Johnson special to follow what the fuck he was talking about. I mean, he's going over here. His direction is over here. I mean, it's like the Ultimate Warrior, but yeah. There's really not a word to describe his promo.
It's Jack Saban. If you're not a female and he's not sending you poems, then what are you doing?
I mean, boy, still got to learn. That's all I can say.
Like, you can't even understand. You can't even fucking understand what Jack Saban's saying half the goddamn time. And I speak retarded. Just saying.
You bust his ass enough times, he's either going to learn or he's going to move the fuck on.
Dude, 2 years I followed that dude for 2 years. He's been every fed with me, and he has still been the same fucking style for 2 years. He has not grown at all.
So you're expecting to beat me, but you're continuously following trash like that for 2 years? No wonder I'm going to hand you your ass.
Facts.
Johnny Blade, what's your thoughts on this one?
You'll find out on the 13th.
And Jack Saban.
You're going to see a whole new believe that.
You know, I'm not one to just come out and blatantly disrespect Jack Saban, but come on, man. And for you to call this a sleeper match, Mr. Mayhem, you know better than that. You should have your host privileges taken away for that shit. You gotta go with
Shady. What are you smoking? What are you smoking, Mr. Mayhem? Because I want some of that.
Shady is going to win this match, and this is not a knock on Jack Saban. All Shady has to do is do what Shady does, and the match is over. But Jack Saban shouldn't be upset because he's facing one of the best. So
I mean, it's an easy match for fucking Shady, hands down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This was a fucking grown ass adult fighting a toddler. That's what this is.
Like, it's gonna be a 3-0 sweep, and I beg somebody to make me believe different.
The match of the night, the match of the month is gonna be Mad T versus Dante Black, hands down, guarantee you that.
Okay. Well, let's play a little devil's advocate here. All of you pick Shady Sean McKenzie. So Mad T, we're gonna start with you. Give us your thoughts on facing Shady Sean McKenzie.
You know what? As someone who has fought Shady numerous times, and I'm man enough to admit it, Shady has bested me every time I went one-on-one with Shady. Why? Because Shady he's one of my brothers. And hands down, one of the best fucking promo artists to ever do this game. And he's in my top 3 for a reason.
Just for the record, I beat Shady twice.
Just for the record, no one gave a fuck. But fighting Shady again, I gotta do it SWA. I'll do it here, and I'll make it fucking 2 wins in a row versus Shady.
All righty. So Kevin Wolf, what's your thoughts on Mad T versus Shady Sean McKenzie if that were to happen?
Look, I saw the last correct me if I'm wrong, Mad T. 3 times was it that y'all faced? And there were fucking amazing matches. What was it? The 80s style match, and then there was another style match, and then
90s, 80s, 90s, and then
80s,
there was
90s,
the
and,
one-on-one.
yeah, 2000s or some shit like that.
No, it was regular one-on-one.
Yeah, well, if it's anything like that, yeah, you guys are in.
Well, actually, there's 4. We had 3 matches, and before that, then we had 1 at HSP. And I mean, like I said in my promo on HSP last time me and Shady fought, I couldn't give Shady my 100 because he just lost his mom's, and I couldn't be that asshole Mad T to Shady. For one, like I said, everyone knows Shady's probably OG elites. He's still collective over here, but he's still OGs, and that's my brother. And I couldn't do what I did to someone like Kevin or Heathen. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is.
All right. And before we go to Johnny Blade, Old School wanted to say congratulations to the new tag team champions.
Thank you, Old School. I appreciate that.
We called it. We called it.
So your thoughts on the potential of Mad T versus Shady Sean McKenzie, that match?
You're asking me? Oh,
Yeah.
I think Shady would. I think it would be a really good match for sure. But I'd have to go with Shady. Absolutely, Shady Sean McKenzie.
All right.
I can't go against Shady. I mean, come on. Just
That's
recently went undefeated, won the championship in Defiance without losing. Was on a little mini roll here in HSP until Ethan and I took care of that. But neither here nor there.
I mean, yeah,
Fair enough.
Let's not talk about how you guys got there.
As Tone Stradamus congratulates the new Defiance champion, Shady Sean McKenzie. Heathen, your thoughts? Now, keep in mind, as we go into this, there is another qualifier, but we're just talking about Cupid's Revenge qualifiers.
So you're saying if it was to end up as Shady and Mad T, right?
Yes.
I can sum it up in 4 words. Match of the night.
Definitely. They
Match
took
of
it
the night.
each and every time they're on there. They always fucking steal the show, man. I'd love to see that again.
Fair enough. And then we've got one more match on that show on Cupid's Revenge. It's a number 1 tag team number 1 contender. As we just saw, Villain is back and he is with Boss.
So that's an easy fucking loss right there.
And they're taking on Los Gringos.
Who the fuck is that?
Is that Mad T and El Wapo?
Fuck no.
Doppelganger in some Mexico.
That's Doppelganger.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sakes. God damn it. Gee,
Due to contractual obligations, I am not allowed to speak negative of neither masked competitor in said match.
Yeah, because they suck dick.
But I'm going to
Mad
say
T,
this
we'll
much.
let you start.
Who'd you say start?
We'll let you start. Villain and
Rip.
I don't. Yeah, was it just me or is Mayhem lagging bad?
Villain and Boss. Villain and Boss.
Villain and Boss going versus those fucking 2 jobbers, hands down. I mean, I don't even like those 2, but that's an easy match for them.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
I don't even know who the other guys are. Who the hell is that?
What do you think, Kevin?
Honestly, I think Villain and Boss.
My brother up in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, because I don't even know who the other guys are, so I'll go with Villain and Boss.
That's my
Beat
point.
the hell out of them.
No one knows
I
who
don't
the
care
fuck
who
they
it
are.
is. We're going to beat whoever the hell wins that match, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's the Los Gringos. It's the Doppelganger. And whoever this new one is, I got my ideas on who it is, but I can't say anything about it. Due to collective deals being made, I can't say much. But I'm going to say the truth will be revealed. Everything comes out in the wash. It's going to come to fruition soon enough that we know who they are.
I mean, but do we give a fuck? Not really.
I mean, that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. I mean, me and Johnny Blade on top, I ain't too scared about it. I've been here before. Johnny Blade's quickly learning. And Yeah, we're going to be an unstoppable force in the tag division. And Kevin Wolf, one other thing, sir. Whenever you say it's easy to be a tag team guy, I would love to see you fucking try it. And let me go ahead, and I'm going to say this too. I've seen the comments between you and the ex that I wished I'd have got rid of before the tag team run. But if y'all do team up, it's going to be the saddest mistake you ever made because I know him worse than you ever will. I dealt with his ass for 8 months. Good fucking luck. Anyway,
Rig?
And I know exactly what you're talking about Rig. I don't know what all of a sudden he's trying to come on to me all of a sudden.
Fuck Rig. Rig is
I
trash.
have no fucking clue on what he's trying to gain from all that. But,
I used to watch it. I wasn't in HSP when him and Rig when Heathen and Rig were teamed up. I wasn't in HSP, but I was watching. And Heathen carried Rig every fucking time.
I do
Rig
remember that.
is
I do
trash.
remember him getting carried.
But I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this. What makes it easy to be a tag guy, Kevin? I gotta know what your mentality is on how it's easy to be a tag guy.
Chemistry. It's all about chemistry.
No, sir, it's not. When it is a live tag match, you have to be sure your internet is great, your battery is charged. You're not standing outside cutting a fucking whenever this match is taking place. There's far more that goes into it, sir. Making sure that your partner even has the nuts to show up. Rig, I had to drag his ass on screen multiple times. You think it's easy? I would love to see you carry a title for 8 months, let alone a year like I did with the German bastard known as Purge over at Promo Entertainment Network whenever everybody said that tag team would never work. So I would love to see you team with somebody and prove me wrong. But until then, shut the fuck up about the tag division. Because if not, I can't. Just find somebody. I'm begging you to find somebody.
Matter of fact, I probably most likely will, Ethan, and take those tag belts from you.
Bitch. Go ahead.
We'll find out on that one.
The last time you were in a tag team division, we were Johnny Blade, EMP, and guess what? Johnny Blade carried you every time, Kevin.
And every time you said that, T, you ended up carrying the last match we had, huh?
There was one match where Kevin bailed me out.
So you can shut the fuck up, T. You never know that you want EMP or Johnny Blade, and you fucking know it too.
Hey, Kevin, just stay mad because I'm doing better with your partner than you ever did.
I can't ever take you serious, Kevin. Like, you got that face. Really? It's just like you're just a loser.
You could never take me serious?
No.
Yet you've lost to me. Twice.
In B.O.B.
Who said it was B.O.B.? It's live on your fucking streams.
You're talking about setting the standard? This fucking guy.
To be honest, I've never heard of it.
If you really can beat me, then give me your best. I even said it multiple times. Give me your fucking best.
You want that? And you want that EMP? You want that? I'll give it to you.
All right, now we've kind of blown up a little bit of Cupid's Revenge. Let's move on and talk a little bit about Heartbreak 4. This will be the next week after. It's rare, but HSP, we're doing shows back-to-back Thursdays.
Wow.
And let's talk about the third qualifier for that Soulfire title. El Guapo and AEP. Ethan, we'll start with you. The man who's been at a Netflix special according to AEP.
Fuck AEP, fuck El Guapo. That's going to be the lamest match of the fucking show. Automatic piss break. On to the next one.
Max.
Mad T.
It's fucking AEP. Come on. The dude, like, AEP versus Wapo. Wapo is one of my closest friends. Are you fucking kidding me? Wapo hands down. AEP is garbage.
I mean, that we can agree on.
Well,
absolute garbage.
Looks like El Guapo's taking it seriously. Johnny Blade, your thoughts?
All right, here's a nice, unbiased opinion on that match. Oh, what a match that's going to be. I'll probably get up and go make a pizza or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to go with El Guapo. I will go with El Guapo to win that match. I think AEP, he talks too much trash, and he doesn't back it up. Talk a little trash, fine, But shit, back it up every once in a while. Win a match.
I mean,
Damn it.
That's fact.
All righty, Kevin Wolf, your thoughts?
I'm too busy taking a piss break. I don't really care about that match. Do what you need to do, Wapo.
All right. All right. Well, Toaster's thinking AEP.
Yeah, but
We'll
Toaster
find out.
Diamond's just a fucking troll that no one listens to. So
Well, can't say that because people do turn into Defiance.
I mean, all Toaster Diamond
So-
does is put loud music on there and start yelling. Come on.
Well, Mad T, we'll talk about the other Pure Heart qualifier, the third match that will be on the show on the 20th. Half Past Black and Joe Bob Daniels.
Ooh.
Are you fucking kidding me, ma'am? Are you serious right now?
What a match. What a match.
Yes, that's what's signed.
Joe Bob's the GOAT.
Yeah, Joe Bob's entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't get paid enough for this. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like Joe Bob, yes, okay. Joe Bob is entertaining as fuck for an old man coming out here doing what he talks his
There
shit.
you go.
Says some of the funniest shit, but it's
That's
half
what-
past black. Half past black. Now again,
Yeah.
has he ever won a title on HSP? He's been here since how long? Just saying. Half past black though is very talented.
Man.
And Joe Bob, I'm sorry, you can't do it, bro.
Dude, like the thing is
All
about
right.
half past black, he's just got to go out there and give it everything every single time.
All right. Johnny
Yup,
Blade,
shot.
your thoughts?
If there was a make a wish for old people, Joe Bob would be in there.
All right, that's two, Mad T. You got me to break case.
You got to go and have. I mean, Half Past Black defeated me. I don't think Joe Bob could beat me. Maybe in a moonshine chugging contest or something, but I'm gonna have to go with Half Past Black. Yeah. I mean, don't underestimate Joe Bob. Shit, he may come out of nowhere and beat it. It's Judge 3. You never know with Judge 3.
Do sympathy
Fair
votes
enough.
count?
So Heathen, as the longest member around here, and I think you and Half Past Black have faced off before.
Nope, never happened.
You were here when he scored the very first 21. It wasn't Storyteller. It was not A-List Alverson. The first 21 was Half Past Black, the first perfect score.
Who was he
Heathen, your
against, though?
thoughts?
Who was he against, though?
That I don't remember.
I do believe it was Brick Johnson, so no wonder he got a perfect 21, if I remember right. Somebody in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong that's been here. I do believe it was Brick Johnson, and no wonder. But when it comes down to Half Past Black and Joe Bob Daniels, bro, JBD is the fucking GOAT. I'm going with Joe Bob Daniels just for entertainment value.
All right, fair enough. And then let's talk about the two title matches that'll both take place on Heartbreak. We'll start first since we've got Soulfire people here. We'll end with the Pure Heart. Joey D and Bronx Bomber. Kevin Wolf, we'll start with you.
Bomber's going to retain. Look, Joey D, I don't know. With him, you just truly just don't know about Joey D. Like,
No, it's I don't care because that's 3/4 of his fucking promo.
There.
All right, Heathen.
I mean, obviously, it's an easy retain for Bomber because Joey D is fucking boring. I mean, it's the same promo. People want to say I cut the same promo. I mean, I'm not going to walk out and say I don't care 6 or 7 times in a promo and expect to win a title. He calls that scratching and clawing his way to the top. No, it's bitching and moaning until they fucking put you in a title spot.
Bro,
that's the way I look at it.
He's a Hall of Famer now, man. Come on, you gotta give him that.
Hall of Shame, maybe.
Exactly.
I just don't understand what they could see like Hall of Fame. What's Hall of Fame worthy of that? I just
He's the Hall of D's nuts is about what he is.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, look at Joey D. Like, Joey D took on one of the best, in my opinion, and some people want to say I'm biased, Danny Darko, the Freak Show. He in the SME tournament. And this man comes out here on his lunch break, which is fine, and you cut that promo? Like, that's the kind of shit that Joey D puts out. Joey D is trash, hands down. Come on, guys. Like, there ain't no fucking... Why is Joey D even still here? Why is Brother Cross still here? For fuck's sakes. At least fucking Joe Bob Daniels is fucking entertaining.
He makes me laugh. Now, Joe Bob Daniels reminds me of that one old guy that you just want to have a beer with and just listen
It's
to.
a Make-A-Wish fucking foundation for old people. I told you, bro.
I was waiting for him to tell me a story.
Right.
I'll be watching that for sure.
Johnny
That's
Blade,
why Quack's still
what's
here.
your thoughts on this one? We're talking about the defense of your baby.
My baby, yes. It's gonna stay. It's gonna stay with Bomber. I mean, there's. I don't see Joey D winning this. Everybody's was correct. It's unanimous. Bronx Bomber retains for now.
And I hate to say that because I hate that fucking guy.
He'll retain it until Collective shows up. That's all I got to say.
He'll retain it to his ex shows up to the
Alrighty,
dildo up his ass.
All right, let's talk about the last match on here. Oh, wait a minute. We got a surprise from the past, the Tin Man.
I mean, he's old.
Nice
Come
to
on.
see the Tin
He
Man
can't.
back around.
Look, Heathen is old, okay? You got to understand something. He don't remember that he said something 20 minutes ago, okay? Come on. Give him a break.
It's all good. I'm the oldest one on this screen. So let's talk about the Pure Heart title match. Hollywood Haywood and Blunt Rowe.
Blunt Rowe.
Kevin Wolf, we'll start with you on this one.
I'm actually looking forward to this match. Blunt he's been killing it, man. If you didn't get a chance to watch a really good match of his, go watch his match in Foundation against fucking A-List Alberson, 2 out of 3 falls. That shit was awesome. And Blunt is amazing. I think if Blunt brings it the way he's been fucking bringing it, I think he's going to beat Hollywood Haywood.
All right. Johnny Blade.
I think this is a sleeper match, not that one you said earlier. This is the one that could be considered a sleeper match. Most people would pick Hollywood Haywood, but I want to be different. I'm going with I think something magical is going to happen, something crazy, big upset. It's going to be one of the biggest upsets in HSP history, and new Pure Heart champion Blunt Rowe.
All right.
And no offense to Hollywood, I love the guy. All right, Matt T.
Heathen.
No, he said
Heathen.
He said
Me?
Heathen. He said
Heathen.
Oh, sorry.
Green and Hollywood Haywood. I'm going to keep my negative comments about Hollywood Haywood to myself because I got another ass whooping I got to hand to him eventually anyway. So honestly, I got to give it to Blunt Rowe because honestly, I think Blunt Rowe deserves it. He's been putting in the work. He's been dealing with the shitty ass judges that he's been getting, the judgments that he's been getting, but he's been on the rebound. I think Blunt Rowe is due. Honestly, so I'm going to give it to Blunt Rowe. Not only am I going to give it to Blunt Rowe, I think it's going to be a sweep.
Oh,
Shit.
Ooh.
That's the faith
Matt
that the
T.
Heathen has in Blunt Rowe.
I mean, like everybody knows that me and Blunt Rowe, that's my brother. That's one of my boys. Like that's my guy. Like Blunt Rowe, since he came back from his little hiatus, this man's his storytelling is on another level. Like Blunt Rowe is out here doing his fucking thing. And like he even said, he's had shitty fucking judges, but still, look at this man. This man's out here going fucking versus Hollywood Haywood. Another guy, very talented, been in this game for how long? Forever. But Blunt Rowe, he's thirsty, he's hungry. I'm going Blunt Rowe, and I'll say clean sweep too.
All righty. All right. So the final shots in the honor of the young gun here. Your chance to say anything you want about Heartbreak or Cupid's Revenge or any match you want, or even just to say bibbity bobbity boo. Heathen, we'll start with you.
Honestly, there's only one other thing that I want to discuss, and that is Riggs.
Okay.
Rig, I know you're still watching. I know you're floating around out there somewhere. I'm going to get you eventually, and I will prove that I truly was the better Hellraiser. So you can duck me all you want because you're ducking and dodging worse than Muhammad Ali ever did. And to be fair, I think you're scared of me. You can come out here and call it squawking all you want. And that's only because I've punked your bitch ass out on 3 other occasions. So when you want to step up, grow your nuts up and step me up for face number 4, bring it on. But until then, stay the fuck up out my business.
Well, I remember when you blew up his truck.
Fucker had it coming. What can I say? And that's whenever I respected the guy.
Fair enough. Mad T, your final shots. Oop, you're on mute, sir.
Dumbass.
My final thoughts. Fuck you off. My final thoughts is I'm gonna beat Dante Black, plain and simple, and move on to the qualifier. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I told you guys, I'm done fucking playing games. I'm gonna start getting HSP real attention to show you guys the real Mad T. So, you want to see the most hated man? You're gonna fucking see it.
About time.
All right. Kevin Wolf, your final shots.
All right. While we were addressing Rig, I may as well do it too. I don't know what you have to gain from me, Rig. I'm not your friend. So stop calling me your friend. Stop calling me your best friend. I know what you're doing, and I know why you're doing it. And I'm not going to be the fall guy for you. It ain't happening, dude. This is your bed. So you go out there and you fucking sleep in it. I'm going to say. So if you'll excuse me, I had to do what you can't do, Rig, and go out here and win matches and get people to notice me. So not for the ways that people notice you. Just saying.
All right. Mr. Grand Slam. Sir, main event. Final shots. Take us home.
You know, I never really addressed Rig too much, but you know, I gotta say that if he's coming in here and messing with Heathen, that he's really messing up. You know, he's messing up really bad. You don't want to come in here and do that. Stay where you're at. Stay under your little rock or under your mask or whatever that video he had made. As far as Cupid's Revenge, I'm going to defeat Prince Blackheart and move on one step closer to the Soulfire. Now, is the title defended in a fatal 4-way? Am I correct on that?
Or do you even know, so. Mr. Mayhem? I have to double check.
Oh.
I was not in the contract negotiations. Dr. Quack was, so I do not know that answer.
Well, I should know it because he announced it already. Anyway, the point is I'm going to go on. I'm pretty sure, you know, Heathen, he's going to go on. He and I, whoever wins that other qualifier, along with Brock's Bomber, I think it's going to be a fatal 4-way. And, oh, man, that's my chance to get my baby back. That's Heathen's chance to win it again as well. No matter who wins, it's going to stay in collective one way or another, that's for sure. And whoever wins the number 1 contender tag team tournament, whether it's what, Los Gringos Locos or whatever, El Pollo Loco, I don't care who it is, or Villain and Boss, no matter who it is, Heathen and I are going to defeat you, and we're gonna keep the tag team titles longer than he and Rig ever did.
Today, Junior.
That's just a prediction. Shut your mouth, Mad T. Let's get the one-on-one made up. Mr. Mayhem, right. You go to your office and you set up a one-on-one match between me and Mad T eventually. As soon as possible, please.
I think that, we can make that happen.
How do you like that, Mad T?
What? Sorry, I had a fucking fucktard in my DMs. What you say?
Yeah. Match, one-on-one. Right. That's my final thoughts. I'm done.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say right here, Johnny Blade. I hope you can win the scramble next EMP show at the pay-per-view, so you can get a world title shot again.
What scramble? I had scrambled eggs earlier.
The Rumble. You'll hear about it soon. Just.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you, Kevin Wolf, Johnny Blade, Mad T, Heathen. Thanks to the Bronx Bomber. Remember, watch here, Heart and Soul Promotions. You're going to be watching all the hypes. You're going to watch these guys getting ready. Cupid's Revenge 4 and Heartbreak 4. Lots of title implications coming up in the next couple of weeks. We'll see you at the show.